Hello, it is Wendy from Taichi, the way of life. I decided to show you something, and because I was doing this, I'm thinking this is actually really illustrates something that that when you bend your body, because somebody was saying what you're talking about, that you keep your spine straight. It's a kettlebell swing. Your spine needs to maintain in a neutral spine position when you're actually doing, because you hurt your back if you don't. And I've got a 20 kg here, okay? And you swing it. So you swing a weight. But if you bend your back, and that's when you hurt your back, and people do swing a kettlebell and they say it hurts the back. It's because they're bending their back. So what I'm trying to say is that you don't bend your back, although your back looks like you're bending. What's going on is you actually is sitting into your quad, and that's why I want to film this video to show you. And this is a really good exercise to maintain your back straight, your spine nicely stacked on top of each other. They're not curved in any way, because when you curve them, you're putting pressure on one side of your spine. So if you curve sideways, you put pressure on this side of the spine. You're always compressing on one side. So if you're bending this way, you're compressing on the inside of the spine. Yeah, you get me that? Yeah, I'm sure you do. So how do you keep it straight so it's stacked one on top of each other without moving it? You use your quad, your hip flexor. You actually go deep into your hip flexor. So I'm going to show you this. Move my towel away. Right, so this is a 20 kg kettlebell. All right, so if I start bending my back when I'm going to swing this kettlebell, it's going to hurt my back. It's 20 kg, so it's not like a small weight, and you will hurt your back even with a small weight. So it's coming from, I'm bending in my hip flexors. Yes, if I bend my hip flexors, if I sink into my hip flexors, I do have to bend my knees. And the power is coming from not my arm, because I can't possibly lift this weight with my arm straight with my arm. The power is driven from my hip, my legs, my glute, okay? Not from my waist, just like in your Tai Chi. I don't know how many I've done, but I'm gonna stop there. Okay, so this is heavy. I can't lift this with my arm. The reason why I managed to get the bell up here, it was all the power is coming from me standing without locking my knee, just like in my stance, slightly different obviously, because I'm allowed to do that. And it's me going into my hip flexors. From there to there, how on earth I'm going to get the weight from here to here? I power with, yes, I do use my quads, but it's also being stable on my feet. If I'm not stable on my feet, I'm going to fly forward and land on the wall, seriously injure myself for starter. So the power is coming from my hip, okay? I do squeeze my glute to drive that weight up to the top. I was not doing any of that. My arms actually relaxed, just like in Tai Chi. My arms completely relaxed, just like my Tai Chi. It's a sinking, sitting back, just like what I was doing with that kettlebell. But of course, I'm not powering up at the moment. But when I was swinging, what I did was I went further in, power up, or coming from my hip, yes, glute, top of my quads. So what I'm trying to say is power comes from the bottom bit of your body, not from your waist, not from your trunk. You just cut off all this power from there. It should start from there all the way to, and then that's why I was able to drive this weight up to here. Right, that was an impromptu video, this one. I wasn't thinking of doing this video, but when I was doing this exercise myself, and I thought it's a great illustration just to show that how the upper body, which was where my arm was with my kettlebell, was connected to my lower bit of my body to drive that weight up. I did not stand there not using I did not stand there and pull this. There's no way. This is 8 kg. I could just about do that, but and I'm telling you, I'm absolutely struggling, because if I don't use, but if I use this is like it's a feather. This is like a feather I could do with one arm, because this is such a light weight. But if I don't use my hip, my glutes, my legs power, leave the with just isolating my shoulder and my arm strength, I managed one there. I don't know how many. Oh, I'm stronger than I think. But this is 8. This is the 8 kg. The one I was swinging before was 20. I can't lift with my arms straight 20 kg kettlebell like that. Or the only reason why I could from there to here before was all from my hip and my legs. Right, I know, keep going on about this. I am. Right, okay. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can make the connection how important it is to actually connect the upper body to the lower part of your body if you want to actually create any power in your movement, in the, whatever style you're doing. Okay, thank you. Do subscribe. It's Wendy from Taichi, The Way of Life. That's where you're going to find me on Facebook. And you could click on the word subscribe just below this video. Then you just get out more access to my video. Okay, that's all it is. Okay, thank you for watching, and bye for now.